Welcome back to Cheryl Trades Leaps. Everyone wants the next exciting story. Space colonies, humanoid robots, quantum breakthroughs. The next revolutionary headline that promises exponential upside. But when you invest using leaps, especially long-dated, deep-in-the-money leaps, excitement is not your edge. Structure is. Today, I want to talk about the mega trend that actually matters for leaps over the next 5 to 10 years. And it's probably not the one most people are chasing. 1. The leaps lens. When you buy shares, you can afford to wait indefinitely. Time is on your side. But when you buy leaps, time is still your ally, just not infinite. That means we have to be more selective. The best mega trend for leaps is not the most exciting one. It's the one where earnings compound steadily. Institutions accumulate consistently. Dips are temporary, not structural. The moat is durable. And the macro environment supports the direction. When you apply that filter, the answer becomes much clearer. Right now, the strongest alignment is AI infrastructure and enterprise AI. 2. Earnings must compound. Revenue growth is nice. But for leaps, earnings growth is what matters. We need businesses that expand margins, generate free cash flow, and reinvest intelligently. AI infrastructure leaders are already doing this. These are not speculative companies hoping to monetize someday. They are already generating cash while building the next phase of technological transformation. When earnings compound, leaps work beautifully. Delta expands. Time decay becomes manageable. Pullbacks become opportunities. We don't need 100% growth every year. We need durable, repeatable compounding. 3. Institutions matter. Retail traders chase narratives. Institutions accumulate earnings power. The companies leading AI infrastructure and enterprise AI are deeply owned by long-term capital. That sponsorship creates resilience. It doesn't eliminate volatility, but it changes the character of volatility. Instead of collapse, you get rotation. Instead of breakdown, you get repricing. For leaps holders, that distinction is critical. We want dips that reset sentiment, not businesses that lose their competitive position. 4. Temporary versus structural dips. Every secular leader pulls back. Guidance softens. Valuations compress. Macro noise increases. Ask the real question, is the demand going away? AI adoption is not reversing. Cloud integration is not shrinking. Enterprise automation is not optional. These are structural shifts. So when price retraces within a structural expansion cycle, that's where leaps investors can build positions. The key is identifying businesses where the thesis remains intact underneath the volatility. 5. Durable moats. In fragmented industries, competition destroys margins. In commoditized markets, pricing power disappears. But enterprise AI platforms and AI infrastructure operate differently. Switching costs are high. Integration is complex. Ecosystems are sticky. Once companies embed AI tools into workflows, compliance systems, and operational frameworks, they don't rip them out easily. Durable moats reduce long-term uncertainty, and durable moats protect leaps. 6. Macro alignment. Some sectors constantly fight macro headwinds. Energy faces policy cycles. Biotech faces regulatory risk. Highly leveraged sectors struggle with rate volatility. AI infrastructure aligns with macro pressure. Corporations need productivity. Labor is constrained. Governments prioritize technological leadership. Digital transformation is not discretionary anymore. The macro backdrop does not need to be perfect. It simply needs to be directionally supportive. And right now, it is. 7. The 5 to 10 year setup. We are still early in this cycle. Phase 1 was hardware acceleration. Phase 2 is enterprise integration. Phase 3 will be margin expansion and operating leverage. LEAPS thrive in phases 2 and 3. That's when revenue scales. That's when margins expand. That's when institutional conviction deepens. This isn't about catching a parabolic spike. It's about aligning with a structural earnings cycle. Long story short, the best megatrend for LEAPS is not the loudest one. It's the one where earnings compound steadily, institutions accumulate, dips are temporary, moats are durable. Macro supports the theme. Right now, that is AI infrastructure and enterprise AI. If you're positioned there with discipline, patience, and risk management, you're not chasing hype. You're building leverage on compounding. And that's a very different game. As always, this reflects my personal LEAPS framework and how I'm thinking about the next 5 to 10 years. This is not financial advice. If this helped you think more clearly about your LEAPS strategy, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. May the markets be with you.